a lot of fun. I do like the set. I do like the sniper rifle. Looks like we are getting back into game. Going to be watching some CS. We didn't actually. Well, we did miss something. We didn't actually have sound. I don't think. I think that might be what was being fixed. I didn't have much info regarding that, but 3-0 on the board, and X-Kom versus Epsilon in the game of contention. Epsilon going down 0-3 here in the opening portions of this first map of the day. And looks like they're about to run into a spotted bother once again as Stark mows down 2. And they've still got Goofy pincered in that corner as well. So as Stark goes up for more, they still have to be really worried about this second man. And that is a complete collapse going into the B-bomb site. Epsilon, no rounds on the board just yet. So, for night, full buy-up from X-Kom, of course. Going for 5 sets of kits as well. You want as many diffusers as possible on that CT side, of course. Aids the retakes absolutely massively. You don't have to scramble around and look for that other diffuse kit if you neglect to pick one up. X-Kom have a very advanced setup. They're playing a 2-1-2 here, with 2 players very far extended towards short. Maybe the counter to this would be a smoke and push B, but we're watching this with 20/20 vision. Goofy is going to find the first pick as well. We can see everything. Of course, X-Kom nor Epsilon have this information. The pick comes in towards mid, Stomp. He has been a consistent star over the last couple of weeks, especially with that AWP. Goofy, obviously, being boosted onto that B-bomb site there. Of the essence, important, since he's got only 37 points of health after taking quite a long firefight towards mid. Epsilon are going to be rotating right up connector to the A-bomb site. And you've got the 2 CTs just waiting and watching. Here, connector did seem to be the point of contact there, maybe the weak point of the defense. But Oscarish and Mike are going to find a pair of frags, and now Mike has to do it all in this 1 versus 3. Stomp making his way up connector. He needs to find an opening here, and he's only got 12 seconds to do so. So as the flash pops, he is going to get the defuse down. Goofy can't go over the peak in time as he dives and darts away. Oh, double spray down from Mike. Both headshots there, down to only 4 points of health is Stomp. It's pistols out for him, and he knows exactly where Mike's playing from, as he always looking to sideswipe him. Needs just 1 headshot here, and he finds it. What an outrageous 1 versus 4 for Mike. That's a first round on the board for Epsilon, but what a quad kill there to really put Epsilon there on the scoreboard. Man, that might be one of the best plays we'll see all week right here. That early into the game, that early into the series. So with 1 minute... Wow, just a couple of minutes into the match. I think the first or second round that we caught. So, interesting stuff. But, of course, we've got a lot more Counter-Strike to play. The whole best of 2 today. And Epsilon may be starting to wake up, finding a couple of these opening picks there. This time towards underpass. You've got Goofy right above. He takes 1 frag. It's a 1 and done position. You want to get out of there straight away, and he does exactly that. So keeps full HP in this situation. You've got a lot of time to work with on the clock as well, so you don't want to be giving up the man advantage this early into any half, into any round. But X-Kom, 3 versus 3 here. AWP picked up on Crucial once again. He isn't that maybe shining star that Smear of Big is. But maybe Epsilon have to work with what they've got. Turns away for the flash. And that allows TechSec to get back away from Ticket Booth. The smoke dropped before the Molotov really fades, so it gets to quick bloom there. Stanley is going to be able to plant the bomb on the A-bomb site with 2 players towards CT spawn. Now this is a much easier hold for Epsilon. Bomb down and X-Kom needs to rotate in. Otherwise, they're probably going to get the money broken here. Likewise, if Epsilon can't hold on, they're going to be in economical terminal in this 6th and 7th round. Molotov doesn't quite stretch towards Stanley. He's able to fade away back into the corner. You need a slightly deeper Molotov for that. Maybe X-Kom won't peek it here as they are, jumping across. A double spray down from Stanley. Oh, and there's a 3rd kill. Great 3-piece from him. Just outstanding individual plays from this Epsilon side early on in this first half. And without any of this, they probably wouldn't have a single round on the board right now. Watching that again, perhaps. We're watching them buy up and spawn. It's good. That's the quality content that we want. Top tier European Counter-Strike there. Spawn. Shown twice for your viewing pleasure. Two CC75s on the side of X-Kom. Deagle and a P250. Minimal investment in the form of pistols. As a big nade hits into the shins of Petitek, down to almost half HP. As he can rattle off that Deagle quite in time. You see how fast the trades were there from Epsilon Esports. Surreal was very fast on the marker. Stomp is able to find one and back off, but Oskarish has a phenomenal angle right here. I think Oskarish was playing on Kopsaka for a week or two, so maybe him being picked up here. I can't remember if that was him or not as a stand-in, but this time it's TechSec to only find a frag. Headshot with the CC75 before Crucial trades it back. 4-3. Here is Epsilon playing a game of cat and mouse here on Mirage. It's towards the top of mid. Normally a T side aren't going to be playing very close to that smoke there. You probably want to be able to bank it inwards if you're on that CT side to do maximum damage. Doesn't always happen. Isn't always easy either because you leave yourself very exposed for the AWP to pick you. And Crucial has been pretty fundamental at doing that. TechSec does get the turnaround, but it's only trades, and that is going to favour the Epsilon side. They are a little low on health on 2 players, down to half HP on Crucial and Surreal. But before the take comes in, looks like it is going to be the pincer onto the A site. Oskarish coming in from A ramp. The rest might be making a move on connector. Looks like the backtrack through T-spawn though, as Epsilon want to regroup and reinforce behind Oskarish before he does make that push into the A bomb site. Of course, they're playing with Stanley today. Oh, what a triple spray down for Petitek there. Just mows them up, scrunches them, and that's pretty much the round gone, done and dusted. Stomp gonna finish that one off. So all picked up there, gonna be dropped onto Stomp. I really do like Stomp sorping when he's feeling confident there, but he isn't always quite so. We saw on Inferno the other day, he had a couple of lull rounds and then they took the AWP away from him effectively straight away. We saw that in his opening match as well. When X-Kom start to feel the pressure, he stops AWPing a little bit. He goes back to the rifles, and one of those supportive AWP players really start to pick it up. So as the B push comes through, Stark is going to be holding it here. There's the single man. Oh, double spray down there. These rifles falling like flies before Stark does get eliminated, but Stomping Goofy there to pick up the pieces, and it's only Crucial left. He's going to be completely taken care of here. They can even spot his scope just doing darts around. going straight through the wall at multiple angles. Double up setup picked up for X-Kom. And now Epsilon have to do sweet work with just the pistols. No tactical pause taken from either team. Maybe that break and pace from Epsilon was really what X-Kom needed to keep the Trailblaze going throughout this first half. 2 nades pour down to Surreal's position, down to just 74 HP. Not nearly as much damage as it possibly could have done there. But with Petitek playing from the CT spawn, from the ticket booth, these pistols probably aren't going to work their magic at long range. These are commonly fairly short-ranged pistols. It's not like they've got any real deagles to use. A lot of time on the clock. They are about to make their push known. They have got the bomb here as well. This is not a fake. The rifles, yeah, they're going to make absolute easy work of them. Osgrish does get up close and personal. Tap fire onto Stomp, who loses the AWP there. Bomb all dropped out in the open as Stanley tries to take the firefight. Long range with the pistol. Not always its best usage and utility there. Molotov and flashed placed. This one's probably going to be utilized pretty well. Osgrish now going up close and personal with the AWP. Has another target very close to this angle. It is Stark with an AWP of his own. T-Tech gets sidelined and clotheslined on the A bomb site, giving away another AK-47. Only Stark left, who has to work his magic with a scoped rifle himself. As, oh man, he gets poked and pincered by the close range AWP of Osgrish. 6-4 is the scoreline. AWP on both sides. Goofy can't afford, has to go for the CZ75. He's sometimes playing a supportive AWPing role, occasionally just going for the rifle as well. He's a jack of all trades, to say the least. 1 minute 30 on the clock, as the top mid looks to be the angle of approach. Epsilon have really set up all over this map, as X-Kom maybe want a little bit of map control here. Petitek going far engaged and advanced into the A bomb site through ramp means that they can stack an extra man towards B and not have to go for a 4-1 setup or a 1-3-2 setup or a 1-1-3 setup, I should probably say, with the 3 towards A, 1 towards mid, and leaving 1 towards the B bomb site. But Petitek does get eliminated there. And Goofy has a CZ75, so a couple of gaps in the defense, but they are about to walk into one of the strongest points of contention over towards ladder room there, where they did have the 1-2 sucker punch. Osgrish trying to work his magic with the flashbang, but the headshot works just fine. Looking for a 5th rounder Epsilon here, is Goofy wanting to trade it back here. Crucial with a absolutely stellar shot there. Straight onto short. 3 versus 2. They know exactly where Osgrish is pincing and playing, but start trying to take the initial approach and engagement. CZ75 out, rattles away onto Stark, as it's only Stomp left. He has got the AWP on the A bomb site. He knows exactly where he is. Going to tap in the numbers over on B. Crucial. Going to have plenty of time to be able to get that one down, and he's placing the AWP right to cut off the rotation. So Stomp has this angle. Oh, and he finds the shot. Crucial down, and that is going to be a 7th round for X-Kom. They're looking good on the CT side of Mirage. Their opening half of the night. Opening shot comes out by Stomp. Crucial gone already. And Epsilon obviously not looking too strong in this round. They need the headshots. And there's one from Stanley right off the bat. Finds one onto Petitek, who has gone down early in a couple of these engagements. Stunning nade from Stanley. Over towards CT spawn as well. So 7-4 on the board. Epsilon need this round. They've picked up another AK-47 and AWP on Mike. There's the MP9 picked up on Surreal, so now they have a real chance to hold this one back. Goofy's got a MP9 of his own, so money not looking good for either side. But Mike's got the AWP over towards Palace. This is looking pretty picture perfect for Team X-Kom. Stark loses a leg, and Goofy loses a face. There's him eliminated. Now TechSec has to do all the work. He's got a couple of low Ts, so there are a couple of weak points in the defense, but they are playing far back in passive, and it looks like Epsilon aren't going to be able to put the 5th round on the board. As I said, maybe a close game here today for the 15th week of Legend Series. CZ75s on Goofy and Stomp. Both players unable to really go for a buy. X-Kom are kind of aided in the fact that they have broken this Epsilon by a couple of times, so their economy has remained kind of sturdy despite training rounds. Now Oscarish, he's going to be on the receiving end of this poking pistol. He goes down after only finding the single frag. Maybe even got a little more than he bargained for there, but 4-4, Stark playing back and passive with the AWP after taking a lot of damage towards mid earlier in the round. Now they're about to walk into another stack. Oh, nice headshot from Mike. Going for the complete spray down. Now TechSec is in a world of bother. Stark chips in though, and they find all 3 towards mid. Surreal, last man alive, and he might be about to be spotted as well. Making a lot of noise towards ramp, and Stomp looked like he wanted a piece of that action. Takes the tag, and he might be going back in for more. Surreal gets completely eviscerated. 8-5 is the scoreline. Here on Mirage. And X-Kom, they are looking stunning today. They have been up with it, 8-5. And despite some really great individual plays from Team Epsilon Esports, that 1v4, the 1v3 as well, to put the first 2 rounds on the board. X-Kom have been just superior tactically and just playing off each other as well. Petitek, I would hate for him to peek towards ramp right now, especially against that Deagle. You don't need to be going for it. Stomp, needless to say, doesn't need to re-engage and re-peek into mid with against pistols. You've got Stanley going for the jumps, and Stomp wants a piece of this action. So they are going for a little bit of a standoff here. But Surreal is taking, well, he was taking post before getting eliminated. You've got the AWP playing over on mid, another flick, a hit from Petitek right into the dome, but Oscarish is going to find one with a deagle of his own. Mike S chipping through as well, so a little bit of damage done onto Team X-Kom this time, as Goofy going for short once again. Bomb dropped, and he might want second helpings. Stanley eliminated. Just Oscarish left. Over towards the top of mid. They should have known that he was playing towards the A-bomb site, so this isn't going to be that much of a surprise. Rebounding a nade right off the top rope. And Stark going to find that final frag. 9-5. One more for double digits. And one more in the half. Double AWPs for X-Kom. I always say that double AWPs are a double-edged sword just because it's so costly. You have to invest $10,000 minimum into getting both of them in your hands. And Stomp and Petitek, obviously good with these weapons, and that's exactly why. Stomp going to find the initial shot, taking a lot of spray damage right through that box.